Welcome to subramani.com. Please click on the bell icon and come back for more. Does your housing loan hurt your retirement corpus? Right? Does it sound very odd? Well, no, I'm just asking you a simple question. Have you bought a house which is much more than what you need? Or have you taken a loan which is much higher than what you can really afford? And what is the impact of this on your retirement corpus? And do you want to retire early? That's again a magical word these days. Everybody wants financial independence and an early retirement. FIRE is the word. So let us see what happened. You wanted to buy a house in Bombay, you have a decent salary, so you went ahead and you took a 50 lakh rupee loan. And on a 50 lakh rupee loan, you were told that the installment would come to something like 47,000 rupees. Just let me do the math with you once. So what happened? You went and took a 20-year loan. You wanted to take a 20-year loan. So you went and took a 20-year loan and the EMI came to 51,609. And you thought this 51,609 is something affordable. That's fine. And the total interest that you would have paid over a 20-year period is some 73 lakhs 86,261. And you were wondering why is this 51,000 too high, and you wanted to know whether you could make it a little less. And that sweet kid across the counter in HDFC told you, yes sir, it is possible. You can change the tenor of the loan from 20 years to 30 years. And you went there, you and your wife were sitting there, and you said, wow, let me do that. And the EMI, hey presto, came down to 47,616. Now that was comfortable. There was 5,000 rupees less or 4,000 rupees less than what you would have had to pay otherwise, and that was very happy. And then you realize that earlier you were paying 73 lakhs 86,000 as interest. Now you are going to pay 1 crore 21 lakhs 41,000 as interest, right? Thus the interest that you paid or going to pay had gone up by 51 lakhs. This is what happened. Now, taking this 50 lakh rupee loan at the earliest part of your life, maybe you were 30, and now you have a 30-year loan, which means you will end up completing the loan by the time you're 60, though this is theory, because what happens in India, the average loan that stays in the book is only 8-9 years, so you may not end up paying so much interest. But there's a good chance that you will end up paying for 15 years, or you will buy another house and therefore you will convert this loan into a second loan, right? So any of those things could happen. But look at what impact it has on your retirement corpus, right? Your retirement corpus gets delayed because you have borrowed 50 lakhs and you're paying 1 crore 21 lakh as interest. So which means 1.76 crores is what you're paying to the housing finance company. And the cost of house has gone up by that much. When you took a 50 lakh rupee loan and you bought a house, maybe you put 30 lakhs of your own money. I'm just assuming. So you bought that house for 80 lakhs. And afterwards, when you try selling, when you tell your friends, you're bound to tell your friends, I bought this house for 30 lakhs and today I bought this house for 80 lakhs and today it is worth 2 crores or 2.5 crores. Wait a minute. What is the cost of your house? The cost of your house has to be increased by 1 crore 21 lakhs. So you bought the house for 80 lakhs and you paid 1 crore 21 lakhs to HDFC because that was the housing loan company. So what is your total cost? Your total cost is already 2 crores. And the 2 crore house is worth maybe 2.5 crores or 3 crores now. So that is how you do the calculation. Don't fool yourself into believing. Most people ignore the interest element of the cost of their house. That is not right. That is what is hurting your retirement corpus creation. If you're young, take a rented house. There is absolutely no hurry to buy a house. Create your retirement corpus. That is far more important. You can always buy a house, stay in a rented house long enough, because if you change jobs, you will not know what to do with the own house, right? Thank you.